Warning: this video made when 19W09 a snapshot came out. Its robot sound. Everything about Evoker. Health 24, attack, use magic, added 1.11, year 2016, spawn, Woodland Mansion, count 3 to 6, raids, wave 10, count 1, experience 10, drop, Totem of Undying, emerald, 50%, hit kill by player, follow range, 12, speed, 0.5 fast, mob type, hostile. Evokers will attack players, villagers, iron golems, and wandering traders within 12 blocks. If the player is within an 8-block radius and the evoker is not in the middle of summoning an attack, the evoker will attempt to run away from the player to avoid being attacked. The evoker has 3 different spells: Fang attacks, summoning vexes, and a sheep color conversion spell. When attacking, the evoker is much more likely to use a Fang attack, and may immediately follow it up by summoning some vexes. When evokers are ready to attack, they will raise their arms and wave them, and also produce the different colored particles for the different attacks. The evoker signals this attack by producing purple color particles and a deep horn-like sound. A number of fangs rise out of the ground, then snap shut and vanish. Non-Illager mobs caught in the attack are dealt 6 damage, regardless of armor, enchantments, or difficulty. Fangs will appear no lower than the feet of the lowest combatant, and no higher than 1 block above the feet of the highest combatant. Fangs will attempt to appear on the highest block between those 2 extremes, but will fail to spawn if they are obstructed by a solid block. In practice, this means that fangs will not spawn in deep pits or on top of high walls, but may, for example, go up a staircase if the target is at the top and the evoker at the bottom, or vice versa. This attack has 2 forms, offensive and defensive. The offensive form is used if the target is more than 3 blocks away, the defensive form if they are closer. The evoker signals this attack by producing off-white color particles and a higher-pitched horn-like sound. 3 vexes appear nearby. The evoker will summon vexes even if there are some still left alive from the last summoning. This spell resets the evoker's spell cooldown to 2 seconds, and resets the cooldown for summoning vexes to 5 seconds. While the evoker is not engaged in combat, a game rule mob griefing is set to true. It will change the wool color of any blue sheep within 16 blocks to red. It signals the spell by producing orange color particles and making a willolo sound. The spell is a reference to priests in the video game Age of Empires. First spell, chance, 25%, Vex summoning spell, Vex, health 14, attack damage 9, if enchanting sword damage will be more. If Vex summoned by evoker, they will start take damage after 30 to 119 seconds. Second spell, chance, 75%, Fang spell, evoker Fang, health damage 6, always. History: 16W39A, added Evoker, 1.13 Pre-5 Entity ID change from evocation _Illager to Evoker, 18W47A, Evoker spawning in Raid, 19W05, Evokers are hostile towards the new wandering traders. Illagers are a group of hostile mobs that look similar to villagers, witches, and wandering traders. The Illagers may be considered exiled, outcast, or offshoot villagers because they attack players, villagers, wandering traders, and iron golems. Only the Pillager, Vindicator, and the Evoker can spawn naturally. The Illusioner is exclusive to the Java edition and is considered unused. It has no spawn egg, but it can be summoned with commands. Vexes can be summoned by evokers, who can spawn in woodland mansions and raids. Vindicators and Pillagers both spawn in raids alongside the Ravager, and in Illager patrols. Vindicators can be found in mansions too, while Pillagers also spawn in Pillager outposts. Evoker Captain can spawn with Illager banner 15%, and if you kill Evoker get Bad Omen effect level 1. Leave like plus subscribe, write in comments next mob.